That's the quickest, deadliest flood white people would have seen. We'd heard the flood warnings. It had been 200 mils of rain that night. Got up early in the morning. Cows are on the high ground. They feel they're safe. Nearly thought about leaving them, but instincts to get everything up. As a farmer, you're there to save the lot. You don't lose anything. Eventually got them to move after a lot of building and bashing and hunting and screaming and yelling and horns blowing, and that went on for hours. The cows were circling around in the corner, their eyes wide open, freaked out, and I got Michael to swim around them and get them out of the corner. And he swam around behind them and he disappeared. And I thought, my God, he's gone. Cattle were bellowing and screaming as noisy. It was raining heavy. The wind was blowing. When I saw him come out the other side, it was such a relief. Probably, I just saw him come around the cows and I saw the raincoat and I thought, oh. But the waves were just crashing and the current was pushing us. We had a big southerly blowing with the rain, which caused a very big wave. That's when I got into trouble then. Once the water got really deep and the waves, probably the drowning feeling, that terrifying. I've never had that before, ever. It was really, really frightening when the water's in your lungs and you know you're in trouble. Really thought I was going to drown.
It frightened me a lot. Just how bad it got. I had to grab my dad and help him get the rest of the wave because of how much he was struggling.
But Michael got me and held me up. I think all the swimming lessons he'd done were paid off over the years, for sure. When I was able to start walking, it was the best feeling. I just gave him a hug. I said, thanks for saving me, mate. We were pretty devastated what happened after losing our dog and the tractor and nearly ourselves. I've learnt that you've got to get everything up the day before. You don't wait and see what happens in the morning. 8 months later, we had another flood. We listened to all the warnings. We could see the neighbours doing the same as us. All the cows are heading up the hill a day early and we were laughing. They've learnt too. And if it doesn't flood as bad as they think, you can always take them back.